I was recently asked the question, how do you deal with difficult times? Right? How do you deal with difficult times? Whether you're frustrated at work, or you're going through a difficult relationship, or you just found out some health information about yourself and now you're really sick, or maybe you lost someone that was close to you, right? Maybe they passed away, or maybe they just recently died and you're dealing with that. You're coping with that. How do you deal with difficult times? Right? And we all go through difficult times. If someone tells you that they're not going through difficult times, we're not even going to talk about that. Listen, we all go through difficult times. We all go through difficult times. And what I just wanted to share with you in this video is just some of the things that I do, that help me get through all of my difficult times that I go through. All right. So the first thing that the first way I want to answer this question is you got to keep things in perspective, right? You got to keep things in perspective. You got to realize, and you always have to be reminding yourself about the good things that are already going on in your life, right? You got to put that in the forefront. You got to bring that to your attention. And I recommend to do it every single day. Always think about all of the good things that are going on in your life. So when you're going through a difficult time, all right, we all go through difficult times, but in those difficult times, I am asking you to make sure that you keep things in perspective, right? Remember what's going on. If you got to take a couple minutes and sit down and start just brainstorming and thinking about all the great things that are going on in your life, I want you to do that. Keep things in perspective through your difficult times, all right? And also think about all of the things that are going to be coming up in the future in your life through these difficult times. And that's really hard to do, right, is to remember these good things. But I promise you, if you keep things in perspective, you'll really grow through your difficult times. All right. The second thing that I always like to say that I do, personally, when I'm going through difficult times, is I'm asking myself, like, what can I learn from this situation? What can I learn from, these difficult times? Oftentimes you're going to find, especially if you're looking for something that you should be learning through this, oftentimes you're going to really see that you become such a stronger person, right? You become such a better person when you're looking for something to learn from, right? You're looking for something to learn from through your difficult time, right? And that's how you figure things out. Nothing has ever been created that was perfect, right? And maybe you just need to be reminded of that, right? There's always something new that's going on, right? There was something great. When I first got my iPhone, that joint was great, right? I thought I didn't think I ever would need another new iPhone. That was years ago, right? But what iPhone did is they looked at all these things that people loved about the iPhone, and then they learned from some of the things that they maybe didn't add in it. And so you got to learn from whatever difficult times that you're going through. Figure it out, right? You're going through a difficult relationship. Figure it out. Why am I going through this? Is it something that I'm supposed to be fixing with this, right? If you're frustrated at work, it's the same thing. What can you learn from this? Is this situation that I'm going through at work right now, is this telling me that, is this like a preparation for where I'm going to be? Maybe I'm going to go for this promotion. I can't be at this position anymore. What can you learn from it? Right? Do I need to learn how to work with these type of people in the future? And I need to start doing it now? What do I need to learn from it? Right? Maybe you're sick. Right? Maybe you just got some information that you're really sick right now. Right? So many of our subscribers, they're either cancer patients, they're diabetics, they have asthma, right? High blood pressure, high cholesterol. And listen, if you just got some information that you're sick, or you maybe just lost someone that's close to you, it's so imperative that you got to figure out what can you learn from it. Maybe it's a change in lifestyle. Maybe it's a change in your diet, right? Maybe it's the change in your relationships. Maybe it's a change in your time management. Could be a lot of different things. Right? Health is something that it's bigger than we can ever put in this quick video, right? But figure out, no matter when you're going through your difficult times, I want you to figure out look for things that you can learn from your situation, right? The last thing that I got to say that you should do, right? The last thing, when you're going through a difficult time, right? When you're going through a difficult time, and there's a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and he actually references this, and I stand on it 100%, right? When you're going through a difficult time, that is one of the best times that you can really ask yourself, how would the best me handle this situation, right? How would the best you, like like when you're in the peak of your life, right? Just imagine that type of person. I mean, when you're traveling the world, when you want to, travel it, when your children are, their college is all paid for and you got them in the private schools that they want to be. Like, imagine the person that you're going to have to be, right? Think of when you're going through a difficult time, think about how the best you would handle this situation. Not the you right then, but take a second and think about how would the best you handle it, right? And if you're the best you at that point, think about some of your mentors. Think about some of your coaches. How would they handle this difficult time that you're currently in? Not about how you would handle it, but think about how the best you, how would the best you handle this difficult time that you're going through right now? My name's Billionaire Brown. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. Listen, if you found value in the things that I shared in this video, do me a favor. Share this video with a loved one, a friend, a co-worker. Share this with them, because no matter how many people I get an opportunity to speak to, when I'm invited to speak to a group of people, whether it's 3 people or 3,000 people like we did in California, the thing that I'm so passionate about is, just sharing our personal experiences, right? We inspire each other, right? We inspire each other. So if you like the content and what was shared in this video, share this video, share it on your Facebook pages, blast it out to an email to your coworkers or to your business partners. Share this stuff. But that's it. I'll be back next week, as y'all already know. Again, thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. If you want to pick up my ebook, it's Silver Dollar. You can Google it. Google Silver Dollar. Les Brown put the foreword on it, the #1 motivational speaker in the world. Other than that, we'll be back next week. Peace.